Hey guys, my name is Mr. Sanchez. I work for Eagle Pass High School and I am a member of this community. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the children's book initiative that we're going to be launching from our program here at Eagle Pass High School. We know this year's been a little bit off and we don't want y'all to give up. We want you to keep working hard and know that we at Eagle Pass High School and at the Eagle Public Radio program are rooting for you. We want you to stay strong and to move forward. We look forward to meeting you, and we look forward for you to take courses like this that allow you to communicate through YouTube and other forms of media with others. Right. Today, I'm going to be sharing one of my all-time favorite books, Big Wolf, Little Wolf. Big Wolf lived alone under his tree at the top of the hill. It had always been that way. Then one day, Little Wolf arrived. Y'all see him? He came from so far away that at first he looked no bigger than a dot. As Little Wolf approached, Big Wolf began to worry that this new wolf would be bigger than he. But as Little Wolf climbed up the hill, Big Wolf saw that he was small and he felt reassured. He let Little Wolf climb right up to his tree. Little Wolf stayed under the big tree at the top of the hill for the whole day. Now there were two wolves under the tree, Big Wolf and Little Wolf. They didn't say a word to one another, but they watched each other out of the corners of their eyes. Their looks were curious, but not mean or suspicious at all. And so night came, Little Wolf stayed. Big Wolf thought that Little Wolf went a bit too far. After all, it had always been his tree. When Big Wolf went to the bed, Little Wolf went to bed too. When Big Wolf saw that Little Wolf was shivering at the top of his nose, he pushed a teeny tiny corner of his leaf blanket closer to him. That is certainly enough for such a little wolf, he thought. And in the morning, Little Wolf was still there. As he did every morning, Big Wolf climbed up the tree to do his exercises. Little Wolf climbed up too. Big Wolf looked at Little Wolf, and suddenly he was worried that Little Wolf might climb better than he, but Little Wolf had to make two attempts. The first he fell on his bottom and cried, "Ouch!" Then he started to climb again. This Little Wolf is brave, thought Big Wolf, and he let Little Wolf climb up as high as he to do his exercises with him. See? Right now it's very important for us to do exercises, isn't it? Especially after sitting down so long. Before climbing down, Big Wolf picked some fruit for breakfast. He took a little more than usual. Then he prepared his meal. Little Wolf climbed down behind him. He hadn't picked anything. Big Wolf ate. He pushed a plate of fruit toward the Little Wolf, and Little Wolf ate. After eating, Big Wolf went for a walk. Once he had reached the bottom of the hill, he turned around. Little Wolf was still there under the tree. Big Wolf smiled. Little Wolf really was small. Big Wolf crossed the big field. This is Big Wolf. Little Wolf. Big Wolf crossed the big field of wheat at the bottom of the hill. And then he turned around again. Little Wolf was still there under the tree. Big Wolf smiled. Little Wolf looked even smaller. He reached the edge of the forest and turned around one last time. Little Wolf was still under the tree, but he was so small that only a wolf as big as Big Wolf could possibly see that such a little wolf was there. Big Wolf smiled one last time and entered the forest to continue for his walk. And so that evening, when Big Wolf came out of the forest, he saw nothing at all under his tree. "I must be too far away," he said to himself, smiling. After crossing the big wheat field, he reached the foot of the hill. Still saw nothing under his tree. "How strange," he said to himself. "After all, Little Wolf isn't that little." And so Big Wolf felt uneasy for the first time in his life. He climbed up the hill much more quickly than on all the other evenings. There was no one under his tree, no one big, no one little. It was like before, except that now Big Wolf was sad. I love the artwork on this. Isn't this amazing? Notice he's alone again, like before, but now he's sad. That evening, for the first time, Big Wolf didn't eat. That evening, for the first time, Big Wolf didn't sleep. He waited. For the first time, he said to himself that a little one, indeed a very little one, had taken up space in his heart, a lot of space. In the morning, just like every morning, Big Wolf climbed up his tree, but for the first time, he didn't do his exercises. He looked into the distance. Big Wolf looked for a long time. In the distance, there was nothing at all. He told himself that he could wait longer, for even a much longer time than he ever would have thought possible. There's Big Wolf. Whoops, there's Big Wolf alone. Then, as he waited, he began to think all sorts of strange things. He thought that if Little Wolf returned, he would leave him a larger corner of his leaf blanket, even a much larger one, and he promised himself that he would give Little Wolf as much to eat as he wanted. He also decided that he would let Little Wolf climb higher than he and follow him through all of his exercises, even the special ones known only to him. He thought about all of that and many other things too as he continued to wait. Look at the beautiful pictures. Aren't they lovely? Look at all those colors. And then in the distance, a tiny dot appeared. Can y'all see the dot? But the dot was so small that only someone who had waited as long as Big Wolf had waited could think that the dot was someone approaching from far, far away. And for the first time in his life, Big Wolf's heart beat with joy. In the distance, the little dot grew. Let's see if that little dot is the little wolf, said Big Wolf. And he told himself, even if he is much bigger than I, so what? Look at his heart. He's so happy. But he wasn't bigger. He was still just as little. It was definitely the little one. Little Wolf climbed up the hill and sat down under the tree. Where were you? Asked Big Wolf. Down there, said Little Wolf, without pointing. Without you, said Big Wolf in a very small voice, I was lonely. Little Wolf took a step closer to Big Wolf. Me too, he said. I was lonely too. He rested his head gently on Big Wolf's shoulder, and Big Wolf felt good. So it was decided that from then on, Little Wolf would stay. The end. Big Wolf and Little Wolf. Again, one of my favorite children's books of all time. Um, so many lessons, beautiful pictures, and something that we could possibly learn from. Sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose it, right? So, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I can't wait to get to know you guys once you come to class, as I know you will be sometime soon. Hang in there, stay strong, have heart. Remember, there are going to be lots of children's books that will be read by high school students. So if you like this kind of content, check out our playlists or visit us at eaglepublicradio.weebly.com and look for the side menu that says children's books. Anyway, God bless all of y'all. We'll see you soon.